Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, the one, the only Bud Light Platinum. It's an American adjunct lager coming in at 6% alcohol by volume, so a little bit higher than Bud Light. It's basically an amped up version of Bud Light. It's triple filtered. They're calling it a premium tasting beer, so it's meant to, you know, kind of take some of that buzz away from the craft beer by putting the Budweiser name on it. I've never had it. It's one of those beers, as soon as it came out, I really wanted to review it, give it a fair shake on the channel. So got to give a big thanks to Stumpy Joe Jr. for sending me this bomber of it. Could have done with a 12-ounce botter, but hey, whatever. So let me get into a glass so you guys know it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on Bud Light Platinum. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Bud Light Platinum, well, very little. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of like a weird kind of corn, rice kind of graininess in there. A little bit of like a green apple skin, maybe like a type like a grape sweetness. And it's gonna sound strange, but I'm getting a little bit of booziness off of it, believe it or not. Yeah, just you know, a very American adjunct lager smelling beer. Guys, the taste on the Bud Light Platinum. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't taste like anything. Right at the front of the tongue, there's no bitterness, there's no kind of hop bitterness, there's no malt or, you know, really anything. Middle of the mouth, there's a really high amount of carbonation that does kind of like pop the taste buds open a little bit, as strange as that sounds. And then there's almost an immediate kind of, again, a strange kind of sweetness. A little bit of a grape, sugary, kind of almost like a sweet and low, or like an equal type of sweetness in the middle of the mouth, kind of a wet cardboard, a really kind of slight graininess, maybe like a cream corn type of sweetness in there. Maybe that's what it is. You know, a super dry finish on this one. There is no aftertaste whatsoever. You know, basically lightly grain flavored water is the aftertaste if you do want one. 6%, I don't taste that alcohol. I do smell it though, but you definitely don't taste it. No body, very little flavor. Exactly what I would expect from Bud Light. It's basically like a sweeter Bud Light. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Bud Light Platinum, 6% alcohol by volume, available year-round, of course, everywhere. Guys, this is kind of a tough one for me. I'm a little bit torn. I'm gonna give this one a D. You know, it's not entirely undrinkable. There's no flavor to it. It's clean. I guess it would be refreshing on a hot day. There's kind of a weird kind of sweetness to it, like I described in the taste. My big problem with this beer is it just is kind of pointless, except to get people who drink Bud Light drunk. It's a big novelty with this, you know, fancy blue bottle and, you know, the higher ABV, and it's really only like a point higher. But with that said, I think they're just selling the novelty, selling the kind of premium look, selling kind of the craft beer ideology, and it's a little bit sickening, to be completely honest with you. You know, Bud Light, fine, it is what it is, but then to just take that product and just like make it a little bit higher ABV and kind of repackage it just seems real cheap to me, and it kind of knocks the grade down a little bit. Again, it's not undrinkable, it's not terrible. It's an American adjunct lager with some weird kind of sweetness going on in it with it. So let me know what you guys think about it below in the comment section. So with that said, drink amazing beers, unlike this one. Until next time, guys, cheers.